Schmack-a-magob, it's Black Sabbath Sunday. So, I'm going to review the new Ozzy album, Patient 9, which came out several weeks ago. It saddens me. It really does. I mean, the only good thing I got to say about this album is that it's better than the last one, Ordinary Man. That was just unlistenable. This one is kind of unlistenable too, but it does have some killer solos from some legends. And actually one song that I like. I can't say that about Ordinary Man. There's nothing I liked about this album, that album. But really, there's nothing I like about this except some of the solos in one song. Alright, so it starts with Patient 9, which, if you ask me, Jeff Beck is like the VIP on this song. I think he does some really cool solos. But the song is just not good to my ears. It's like the way Ozzy delivers songs now, you know, the last one and this one, it's kind of like the same kind of delivery. It's not my Ozzy. It's just not my Ozzy. To me, it just sounds like them pushing him in front of a microphone with lyrics in here, sing this. I don't feel any passion in his singing. And I hear a lot of auto-tune. I mean, not as bad as the last album, but yeah, I do hear auto-tune on this. But it's just like the verses, the vocal melodies. It saddens me, man, because I love Ozzy. I really do. And really, I will, last time Ozzy came to town, I didn't go. I just can't go see Ozzy anymore. I just can't do it. I saw the Scream tour, and I was all the way up front, and let me tell you, that was great. He sang great, but it was just something about that night, you know. It was like, after that, you know, I just don't feel the passion for Ozzy anymore, except for, you know, I'll always have passion for, you know, the classic stuff, you know. I mean, in my opinion, he's never done anything as good as the stuff he did with Randy, but I love Bark at the Moon. I love Ultimate Sin. No, I didn't love that one. I'm sorry. No Rest for the Wicked. I loved a lot. Some songs on No More Tears. I liked Perry Mason, and like one or two songs off Down to Earth and Black Rain. Well, you know, I've done all the reviews, so. And Scream, I kind of like that one more than anything after No Rest for the Wicked, actually. Except there's no song as good as No More Tears on Scream. That song's really good. But this is just, it really does break my heart to hear. Ozzy's like, man, he's not well, as we all know. He has a lot of health issues, and I just can't help to think it's Sharon, you know, pushing him in front of him like, come on, Ozzy, I need more money. And Ozzy just does it. You know, a lot of people are fooled by Ozzy saying stuff like, oh, I want to perform live because, you know, it makes me sad if I don't. That's a lie. It's Sharon telling him to do this stuff. Ozzy, if he had a choice, he would stop. And I wish he would and just enjoy, you know, the rest of his life, you know. Who knows how long he has. And the last two Ozzy performances I saw, the one with Iommi, he did somewhere, and then he did that baseball game. Both times they had this thing behind him, this stand, you know, in case he falls down. It catches him. I mean, I don't want to remember Ozzy like that, man. I just don't. I just feel like that Scream tour and Gus G was phenomenal. I felt like, you know what, man, stop while I'm ahead, because I've seen Ozzy, woo, so many times. And there were nights he was horrible, and then there were nights he was great. Well, that Scream tour, he was great, and that's how I want to remember it, you know? All right, let's go to track 2. Immortal, and this one has Mike McCready from Pearl Jam. And this one, musically, is not bad. It has some cool riffs on it. It's just Ozzy, man. You know, it's just, oh man. He's out of gas, I feel. I just don't feel it. I don't feel that magic in Ozzy's performance as I did on the earlier albums. It just feels, I don't know. I do know. It feels forced. Mike McCready does a really cool solo that, I'm not too familiar with Pearl Jam after the second album, but I never heard him rip like that in Pearl Jam. So I was really, again, like I said, some of these solos are good. All right, next one is called Parasite. Horrible. And yeah, Zach, you can tell it's Zach, it's a Zach solo, but the song is just terrible. I mean, oh no. Move aside. Let's get to the next track. No Escape From Now. This one's with Tony Iommi, and this one, some parts are pretty good, but it's all over the place. But there is like this little middle section part with some cool riffs, and Iommi does a cool solo, but I think it's really disjointed. I like when it picks up a little bit. All right, next. One of these days, right? Yeah, it's One of These Days. This one sounds like filler. Clapton's on this, and he does a cool solo. I heard Clapton didn't like the fact that Ozzy on the song says, "I don't believe in Jesus Christ," or something like that. And Clapton was offended by it. It's like, dude, you're playing with Ozzy Osbourne. What do you expect? That I believe in Jesus? I don't think Ozzy's going to sing stuff like that. But then again, if that was on the lyric sheet, he would sing it. Because Ozzy's like, I don't know, man. To me, it feels like Ozzy's not here anymore. I mean, yeah, he was a mumbling mess on the Osbournes. But, what a lot of people don't know is while he was filming the Osbournes, he was on a lot of medication. That's why he slurred a lot. But now it's like, it's even worse. And if it's medication, well, it's medication. But Ozzy just seems like, it's not Ozzy no more, man. And even the video for this song, it almost, you can see, even in the video while he's singing, he looks down. And you can tell he's looking down to read the next line. It's just, it's sad, man. All right, what's next? 1,000 Shades. Borefest. Jeff Beck is okay on this, but it's just not good, and really, I don't think even Jeff Beck is as good as Patient 9, what he does on Patient 9. So yeah, pass that one. Next one with Zach is called Mr.Darkness, Borefest. Following another Borefest, because that song before was boring. What else did I write about this? I wrote what I just said earlier. This is not my Ozzy, man. Alright, what's next? Nothing Feels Right. Yeah. I think Ozzy may have wrote this one because nothing does feel right about this, about his, continuing to do this stuff. It's just, it's boring. Good solo from Zach, but it's boring. Next, Evil Shuffle. Oh, auto-tune is strong on this one. And it's such a try-hard song, just trying hard to be a heavy tune after these mellow, crappy tunes that preceded it. Next, Degraded Rules. Degradation Rules. I like this one. This is the best song on here. I think it's the only good song on here. Spoiler alert. And it's a good song. Right. Is that the good song? Yeah. Iommi rules on it. But the rest is a platter of crap. Like, what's next? Dead and Gone. Honestly, here's the deal. When this first came out, I did listen to it. I listened to it in its entirety. And I was like, eh. So today, well, not today, but a few days ago, I said, well, I got to do a review on this. I've reviewed every Ozzy album. So I got my pad, started writing. By the time I got to Dead and Gone, I said, I can't do this no more. I need a break. I need a few days, break because it was just depressing me. And you know, the last song was so good. Going into another crappy one, I was like, I need a break. I just need a break. So I came back a couple days later to finish the last 3 tracks, and it's horrible. You know, I mean, my review for this song, it sucks. Next, God Only Knows. Even the day break from this garbage, you know, I could not cease to be annoyed by these songs, man, by Ozzy's voice, and you know, it's just so manufactured, and it sucks. Lord, this sucks. All right, finally, the last song. Oh, man. You know, it's like, have any of you heard this song? It's called Darkness Blues. Holy pizza skulls. It's like them trying to do like an old Delta blues song. And what else did I write? You know, it's a poor excuse for old Delta blues song. It's like, I'm out of here.